Today we have just a few odd and end projects that need to be done before freezing temperatures come. This is Desert Homestead Prepping. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. So these are the conditions that we are dealing with. We just got here, we're scrambling to try to get fires going and everything, and it is just a flash flood. It looks like the worst of it just passed by, but you can see we just got water running off the hill all over the place, running in between the cabin. It's pretty crazy. So well, now that I know where the water's flowing, maybe we can set up some diversion for the next flash flood that we have. Anyway, I'm gonna get going with the shovel and try and divert some of this before we get the next downpour. All right, we're gonna get back at it today. We got a lot of preparation to do for winter. We got to get the swamp coolers out of the windows. We got to get all the tubes blown out for the watering systems and get the water timers all put away, and get some things in order. So I think first what we're gonna do is get the stuff out of the SUV. We got a load of food that needs to go to the root cellar. So we're gonna head over there, curious to see how it did through the flash flood that we had last night when we got here. So it was like probably one of the worst times to actually pull in here and have to hurry up and get everything all in order. It was just pouring. It was pretty miserable. So now the wind is blowing. It's pretty chilly. It's probably about 40 degrees. With the wind blowing, it feels like it's probably 30 is the feel. Either way, we got no choice. We got to get going because it is going to drop down below freezing tonight. So we have to get the water timers and everything put away, and then we'll go from there. So I guess first thing we're going to do is we're going to head down and see how it looks in the root cellar. Looks like most of the water was contained here in the creek bed. Let's take a look and see. We tried to design this so that most of the water would run off the sides here and back into the creek bed, and still give it enough elevation where it wouldn't be so much in a hole. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, a little bit of water seeped in the crack of the door. Yeah, looking around, everything looks pretty good. Get up to that thermometer and it's still 58 degrees. So yeah, it's not too bad at all. Every time we come in here, I like to look, just make sure I don't see any cracks in any of these beams or anything, and make sure that everything still looks good. Alright, we're gonna bring in some food. We don't have a huge load of food out there, but if you look here, I mean, I'm terrible because I don't organize all this, and I'll bring some in and set bags here and set cans here, and my wonderful wife will come in here after I've brought in lots of food, and she'll organize it and get it all set the way it should be. So we're gonna bring some more food in and set it in this pile for my wonderful wife to organize another day. So my wife had a little bit of an accident here. So we've had the fire extinguisher sitting here right by the door, and you know, it just seemed like a good place to have it. And the barrel was over here, and she had set a water bottle on it. The wind blew it off, and it hit the trigger on the fire extinguisher. Somehow the safety pin was not in it, and so it hit it with such force that it tweaked it, bent it, and forced it down. And so, yep, we got yellow fire retardant powder everywhere. That's a shame. We're gonna have to buy another one. Planning to have quite a few out here anyway, stationed in various areas. Okay, we got the swamp coolers down, put away, windows all buttoned up and sealed. Now we gotta get these timers off of all of our water containers. These will freeze like really easy. This coupler part right here, this piece, I've had these freeze like just barely at 30 degrees. So, I mean, just below freezing, and these will crack. So I'm glad that we were able to get out here before the first good freeze, which is supposed to be tonight. So we're gonna get these all pulled off and dried off, put away. All right, so we got these tanks draining out. So one thing that I have to do for all of these is I have to secure them to some kind of anchor point, because the wind will blow these things all the way down the property, maybe even miles. So I have here a whole bunch of wire. Somebody, I can't remember where I got this wire, but it's all kind of a tangled mess. But I'm very happy to have it. I use it for wiring up all kinds of things. So I got these ones over here anchored, but I still have to do the same thing with these ones. So that's what I'm working on now, while Gabe's getting the water timers all taken off and put away. So yeah, we'll get them anchored down so that they can't blow away. Okay, I think that's it for today. Got all the timers and everything all put away. Got the swamp coolers all out and everything all put where it should be. All right, we'll catch up with you guys another time.